What is the derivative of sine nx with respect to the dx? Suppose that y is equal to the sine nx, then y plus delta y will be equal to the sine x sine nx plus n delta x. So the y will be equal, not the y, delta y will be equal to sine n times x plus n times delta x minus y, or the delta y will be equal to sine nx plus n times delta x minus sine nx. Here we are solving the question involving in the n multiplied by x, and uh, after the solution of this you can solve any type of the angle given in the sign. Mostly there are in the textbooks are given just a simple sin x. You can also solve that by putting the n here is equal to 1. So dividing by dx on both sides, we have dy over dx is equal to sine nx plus n times delta x minus sine nx over delta x. Okay. So we know that actually what is the formula for the sine u minus sine v? Actually this is equal to 2 cos u plus v over 2 and sine u minus v over 2. This is in the first year class. So this will be, if we take here the limit, we are taking here the limit delta x tends to 0, delta y over delta x will be equal to the limit delta x tends to 0, and now we are writing this the sum or the difference form in the multiplication form, which is equal to 2 cos u plus v. This is the u and this is the v. So this will be equal to the nx plus n delta x plus nx over 2, and here will be the sine. The first angle will be here nx plus n delta x and minus nx over 2. So you know, you are familiar about that. This will be the cancel, and here nx and nx will be the 2 nx's. Okay. So if we divide this by this 2, then the remaining term will be, and this also becomes the delta x. Okay. So here this is will be the limit delta x tends to 0, and 2 cos and this will be nx plus n delta x over 2. Okay. And here will be the sine n delta x over 2. Okay. But we up over the delta x, we know that the limit x tends to 0, sine x over x is equal to 1. So we can above write about term like as the limit delta x tends to 0, and this will be the 2 cos. So here this we can write here the nx plus n delta x over 2, and multiply sine n delta x over 2 and over delta x. So if we write here the 2, okay, and multiply here the 2, then this 2 and this 2 will be the cancel, okay, and in the angle here, in the angle you can see that this whole term n is in the division, but here is not the n. So what we have to do, we have to multiply here the n. So we are multiplying also here the n, and also multiplying here the n, because this can be the cancel out, okay, but we have to make the same sample of the limits. So applying limit delta x tends to 0, we have, okay, we have 2 cos and nx plus 0 multiplied by, this will be the 1, okay, this is not the 2, sorry, this is not the 2, so this will be the, here will be the n, okay, so this will be the n, okay, this will be the n,